Did you know that the top 0.001% of successful people follow some very specific laws and habits? These aren't your typical success tips. They are hidden rules that separate the ultra successful from everyone else. Want to know what they are? Let's dive in and uncover the mindset secrets that could change everything for you. I've been fascinated by what makes some people super successful while others struggle. So I dug into the best books on the subject, and guess what? There is a framework for mindset evolution that the most successful people use, and I'm gonna share it with you today. By the end of this video, you will see how to transform your mindset and tackle challenges in a whole new way. Think about it, this could be the key to unlock your full potential both in business and life. And I've collected the habits and mindset techniques of the high achievers that you can start using right now if you want to. So let's get started. My name is Martin Sofalvi, I'm the CEO of Maviat.com. With over 12 years of experience in digital marketing, I've helped businesses generate more than $50 million in just the past 2 years. But success isn't just about strategy, it's also about mindset. On this channel, I share the best marketing strategies and the insights I've gained from my 15 years journey in self-development. Learning never stops, so join me in this path and let's have some fun together. Let's kick things off with something that might surprise you. Did you know that most people are actually working against themselves even without realizing it? It's true. The difference between average and extraordinary often comes down by two simple things. Want to know what they are? It's all about clarity and self-belief. These are the first two laws that separate the ultra successful people from everyone else. Now you might be thinking, come on, that's too simple, but hear me out. Think about it. How many times have you started something without a clear goal in mind? It's like trying to hit a target you can't even see. Napoleon Hill, the guy who wrote Think and Grow Rich, said it the best. If you don't know where you are going, any road will get you there. But that's not how the top 0.001% operate. They have what's called speed to attract. In this crazy concept where 100% clarity in your goals combined with 100% belief in your ability to achieve them determines how quickly you can make your dreams a reality. It's not about chasing success, it's about attracting it. Now let's talk about visualization. The ultra successful don't just think about their goals. They see them, feel them, and experience them in their minds before they even happen. It's like watching a movie of your future success, and it's incredibly powerful. But here is a kicker. Self-belief is the engine that drives it all. You've got to believe in yourself and your vision with every fiber of your being. It's not just positive thinking, it's about creating a rock-solid foundation for your actions and decisions. So, want to give it a try? Here is a quick exercise you can do right now. Close your eyes and imagine the biggest goal as if it's already happened. What do you see? What sounds do you hear? The more vivid you make it, the more real it becomes for your brain. Jim Rohn talked about the importance of constantly evaluating and strengthening your goals. He said it's what's put you in the top percentage of people who actively pursue success. It's not a one and done deal. It's an ongoing process. Now you might be wondering, what about resources? Don't I need a ton of money or connections to be successful? Here is the thing. Understanding and managing your resources is important, but it's not the whole story. Jim Rohn emphasized having a clear picture of what you intend to do with your resources, whatever they may be. Remember, success isn't about doing extraordinary things. It's about mastering the basics and being consistent. As Jim Rohn puts it, success is merely a natural result that comes from the consistent operation of practical fundamentals. So what happens when you combine crystal clear goals with unwavering self-belief? You create a powerhouse of potential. It's like having a supercharged GPS for your life and business. You know exactly where you are going, and you are 100% certain you will get there. That combination what allows the ultra successful to navigate challenges with incredible resilience and determination. I highly suggest you to give this a try. Under this video there is a link, it's called priming. It's an exercise developed by Tony Robbins. I do it twice every single week since the past years. And if you follow through the exercise exactly step by step, you will not just understand how important visualization is, but how important to give the feeling to your nervous system. I highly suggest to give it a try. Okay, so you are on track with your goals and self-belief. But have you ever noticed how some people seem to effortlessly attract success while others struggle? There is a secret mindset that the top 0.001% use, and it's about to change everything for you. It's all about maintaining a positive mental attitude and embrace your uniqueness. First up, let's talk about the power of positivity. So, you know how sometimes life throws curveballs at you? Well, the top performers have this incredible ability to focus on opportunities instead of obstacles. It's like they are wearing special glasses that filter out all the negative stuff and zoom on the good ones. And guess what? This mindset actually changed their reality. Here is a cool concept for you. It's called API. No, not the tech thing. This API stands for Assume Positive Intent. Imagine you are driving and someone cuts you off. Instead of getting mad, you think maybe they are rushing to the hospital. Boom! You just use the API to keep your cool and stay positive. It's like a superpower for your mood and productivity. Now let's get weird. You heard me right. Being weird might just be your ticket to success. There is this saying, rich equals weird. It's not about being quirky for the sake of it. It's about embracing what makes you unique and using it to your advantage in business. Think about it. The most successful entrepreneurs often stand out because they do things differently. They are not afraid to be themselves, quirks and all. And you know what? That authenticity attracts attention and opportunities that others miss. It's like having a personal brand that's impossible to ignore. But here is the real magic. When you combine a positive attitude with authentic self, unexpected door starts opening. It's like the universe conspires to help you out. You start attracting people and situations that align with your true self and your goals. Pretty cool, right? Now, I know what you are thinking, but what about other people's opinions? Here is the hard truth. The only opinions that should matter are from people who already achieved what you are aiming for. Everyone else? Their thoughts are just noise. Focus on your path, keep raising your standards both in your personal life and in your business. Please remember this quote. If you do what everybody else do, you will have what everybody else has. All about breaking away from the crowd and charting your own course. That's where the real opportunities lie. So, how can you start applying this mindset? First, practice looking for the silver lining in every situation. It might feel forced at first, but soon it will become second nature to you. Next, make a list of what makes you unique. Those quirks, they can be your superpowers. Embrace them and find ways to use them in your business. And here is a challenge for you. Each day, try to raise your standards just a little bit. Maybe it's waking up 50 minutes earlier, or reading an extra chapter of that business book. Small improvements compounds over time, just like compound interest in your bank account. Now, you might think that small daily improvements are enough, but there is a hidden force that can multiply their impact. It's something that the top 0.001% have mastered, and it's not what you would expect. In fact, it often looks like failure to the outside world. Want to know what it is? It's the power of discipline and resilience. These two qualities are like the secret sauce of success. They are what separate those who achieve their goals from those who don't. And here is the kicker. It's not about talent or luck. It's about consistently showing up and refusing to give up. Let's talk about discipline first. You know how we often think of discipline as the strict, boring thing? Well, here is a mind blower for you. Discipline is actually a form of self-love. Yeah, you heard that right. When you keep your commitment to yourself, you are building self-confidence. It's like giving yourself a high five every time you follow through on your plans. But here is the tricky part. Self-discipline requires some serious impulse control. It's about saying no to that extra slice of pizza or that Netflix binge when you know you should be working on your business plan. And the real test is doing it when no one's watching you. That's where the magic happens. So now, let's talk about resilience. You know that feeling when things don't go your way? When your latest product launches, flops, or your big pitches gets rejected over and over again. That's where resilience comes in. It's about bouncing back and seeing setbacks as learning opportunities. Nelson Mandela said it the best. I never lose, I either win or learn. That's the mindset of the ultra successful. They don't see failures, they see lessons. Every setback is just a setup for a comeback. Think about some of the most successful entrepreneurs you know. Chances are they have faced multiple failures before hitting it big. That's because success isn't a straight line. It's more like a roller coaster with lots of ups and downs. The key is to keep riding, no matter how scary it gets. So, how do you build this superpower of discipline and resilience? It's all about your daily habits. Start small. Set clear goals for each day and follow through. Maybe it's waking up 15 minutes earlier, as I mentioned before, or making 5 calls before lunch. Whatever is it, make your promise to yourself and keep that promise no matter what. And when things get tough, that's when you need to dial up your tenacity. It's about staying focused on your path even when obstacles pop up. Think of it like a video game. Each challenge is just a new level to conquer. Here is when it gets really exciting. When you combine discipline with a resilient mindset, something amazing happens. Those obstacles that used to stop you in your tracks, they become opportunities for growth. Every challenge becomes a chance to level up your skills and mindset. Imagine facing a difficult client or a complex project. Instead of feeling overwhelmed, you see it as a chance to improve yourself. You know you have the discipline to put in the work and the resilience to overcome any setbacks. That's when you start to operate on a whole new level. Remember, success isn't about avoiding failure. It's about how you respond to it. The top 0.001% don't have some magical ability to avoid problems. They just have a different way of looking at them. They see challenges as chances to grow, learn, and become even better every single day. So next time you face a setback, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Then use your discipline to apply that consistently. That's how you turn obstacles into stepping stones for success. Now you might think you are in control of your life and business. But here is a wild thought. What if the real secret to control isn't about managing others, but mastering yourself? There is a mindset shift that separates the top 0.001% from everyone else. And it's not what you would expect. Again, let's talk about 3 game-changing habits that the ultra-successful swear by. Extreme accountability, being impeccable with your word, and upgrading your relationships. These aren't just fancy phrases. They are the building blocks of success mindset that can transform your life and business. So let's check these now. First up, extreme accountability. You know how easy it is to blame others when things go wrong? Well, the top performers do the exact opposite. They take full responsibility for everything in their lives, good or bad. It's like having a superpower that lets you focus on what you can control, instead of wasting energy on things you can't. So here is a quote that sums it up perfectly. It's only when I took accountability that I started seeing success. I have to focus on the controllables. Think about it. When you own your actions and responses, you are in the driver's seat of your life. No more feeling like a victim of circumstances. You are the one calling the shots. So now let's talk about being impeccable with your word. That isn't just about not lying. It's about being a rock solid integrity. When you say you will do something, you do it. Period. It's like creating a personal brand of reliability that people can't help but notice and respect. So here is the deal. When you are impeccable with your word, you attract like-minded people. As the saying goes, if you can't do it, then say it's a no. How you are is who you attract. It's like a magnet for opportunities and trustworthy connections. And in business, trust is everything. But here is where it gets really interesting. The ultra successful don't just focus on their own actions. They are super picky about who they hang out with. They know that you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So do what's called a friend inventory. It's simple but powerful. Ask yourself, when I share good news with that person, are they happy for me or do they try to knock me down? This isn't about being cold or cutting people off. It's about consciously choosing to surround yourself with positive influences who support your growth. Think of it like upgrading your personal operating system. When you combine extreme accountability, impeccable integrity, and high-quality relationships, you create the incredible ecosystem for success. It's like having a personal board of directors cheering you and holding you to high standards. So, how can you start applying these principles in your life and business? First of all, start small. Take responsibility for one area of your life where you've been making excuses. Make a commitment and follow through no matter what. And reach out to someone who inspires you. Maybe invite them for a coffee or a quick chat. Remember, this isn't about being perfect. It's about consistently raising your standards and surrounding yourself with people who do the same. It might feel uncomfortable at first, but that's where growth happens. Now that we talked about raising your standards, let's dive into something just as crucial: your relationship with wealth. Did you know there is a stark difference between how the top 0.001% view money and how most people do? It's a perspective that could completely transform your financial future. We are about to explore the finer 4 laws that set the ultra-successful apart. Play to win, express your preferences, prioritize investment, and embrace incompetence. These aren't just catchy phrases. They are the cornerstone of wealth-creating mindset that skyrockets your success. Let's start with the play to win. This isn't about being cutthroat or stepping on others. It's about shifting your focus from avoiding losses to actively seeking opportunities. Think about it. Are you more concerned with protecting what you have, or are you constantly looking for the ways to expand and grow? The ultra-wealthy aren't just playing defense. They are always on the offensive, seeking new ways to create value and wealth. Now here is something that might surprise you. The wealthy aren't afraid to ask what they want. They've mastered the art of expressing their preferences. Whether it's negotiating a deal or setting terms in a business relationship, they are clear about their needs and expectations. It's not about being demanding, it's about value yourself and your contributions. How often do you shy away from asking what you really want? Maybe it's time to start to voicing those preferences. Here is a game changer. Prioritize investments. The ultra successful have a different relationship with money. Instead of thinking about what they can buy, they are always considering how they can invest. There is a saying that sums up this perfectly. Broke people make money to buy things. Wealthy people invest income-generating assets. It's about delayed gratification and thinking for the long term. Are you spending your money on stuff or are you putting it to work for you? Now, let's talk about something that might seem counterintuitive. Embracing incompetence. You might be thinking, wait, what? I thought we were supposed to be competent. So here is the twist. The most successful entrepreneurs know they can be experts at everything. Instead of trying to do it all, they focus on their strengths and delegate everything else. They are not afraid to admit when they are not the best person for the tasks. It's about building a strong team and leveraging other people's skills. So, how do you start shifting to this wealth-creating mindset? First, start looking for opportunities instead of obstacles. When faced with a challenge, ask yourself, how can I turn this into a win? Next, practice expressing your preferences. Start small. Maybe it's asking for a better seat at the restaurant or negotiating a better deal on your phone plan. Just build that muscle of asking for what you want. When it comes to investments, start educating yourself about income-generating assets. Maybe it's stocks, real estate, or crypto, or starting a side business. The key is to think about how your money can make more money for you. And remember, you don't have to be an expert in everything. Identify your strength and focus on those. For everything else, don't be afraid to ask help or delegate it. Here is when it all comes together. When you combine these mindset shifts, playing to win, expressing your preferences, prioritizing investments, and embracing incompetence, you create a powerful framework for wealth creation. You are not just working hard, you are working smart. You are not just saving money, you are growing wealth. And you are not trying to do it all alone. You are building a network and a team that can take you further than you could go on your own. Alright, let's wrap this up and talk about your path to joining to the top 0.001%. We covered some pretty awesome mindset shifts, right?